got to carry that back there with you. Because all year long I've been getting on these kids to stay out of the aisle, keep their head and their feet out of the aisle, just sit in the seat right, like the rules say. But no, they never listen. So this old girl goes walking back there. She can't see a thing because that tube is huge. Well, she's stepping on feet. She's hitting heads. She's doing all kinds of stuff. These kids are whining and crying and complaining. And I'm like, oh, no. If you would have been sitting right, it wouldn't have happened. You kids are going to learn now. I got a gift. So she's going to be my last stop in the morning, my first stop in the afternoon. I love that kid. She might be my favorite now.
So what you're saying is he's enjoying the abuse that she's giving the rest.
I mean, she's making them stay in line. I mean, really,
literally
abide by the rules. So there you go.
Literally.
Yeah, good stuff.
And I am not 100%, but I think FCA may be on here.
Not quite yet.
Not yet. Okay. Anyway, they're meeting with. Well, we can talk about this, Stephen. They're meeting at the Trash Panda Stadium.
Cool.
Trying to get together the Bethany Hamilton deal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
have you been to that Trash Panda Stadium?
Yes.
It is nice.
It is really nice.
Very nice.
Stephen, you done that?
I haven't been out there yet. No.
You really should go. It was actually a really enjoyable experience. Yeah. Most of the stadiums in shade during the day.
That's very important.
And it's comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
Plenty of leg room.
I mean, while we're waiting on her, Stephen, we might as well go with that minor league baseball thing because I
you want to see that from Matt?
Let's talk.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
I think this is funny.
Yeah, it is. Let me pop this up just.
It's the truth, though. And we'll talk about the Trash Pandas.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Coach. Welcome to Tupelo, Martinez. Happy to be a Wildcat, sir. Turd Goblin. Excuse me? We're the Tupelo Turd Goblins now. Oh, wait, you're not joking. We save the jokes for Tuesday night. What happens on Tuesday? Tribute to Frazier night. You'll need to shave the middle of your head. Is that mandatory? We're wearing all leather tonight to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the movie Wild Hogs. Ray Liotta is throwing out the first pitch. And, no. Actually, he's throwing out all the pitches, so we don't need you at all tonight. Wait, is this a prank? Don't worry. You'll be in a jersey tomorrow night. What size? Okay, extra large, and my number is... Oh, we don't do numbers. Of course you don't. We do emojis. All we have left is Ghost and Honeypot. I guess I'll take... Hold on, you're on a new team. Oh, thank God I've been traded. No. Nope, still in Tupelo. They just dropped half our name. So just the Goblins? Tupelo Turds.
Let's talk about that.
That's funny.
Because the wildest names ever are minor league baseball teams.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, that was it.
Birmingham Barons, they've got a classic one.
That's classy.
And I enjoyed the Huntsville Stars
I
back in
did
the day.
too.
I loved Huntsville Star Stadium and going over there and
Me
watching.
too, Joe Davis.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, but Trash Pandas, it's unique. I like it. I love that it says Rocket City.
Yeah.
Instead of just Huntsville Trash Pandas.
I like that
I
too.
like Rocket City because
Me
that makes it
too.
a little bit more personal, I guess you could say.
Yeah. But then we ended up with a raccoon.
With a raccoon, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Trying to fly a trash can.
Yeah, Rachel and I, we got 2 free tickets from work.
Nice.
Over there a few weeks ago. Free parking, everything. Didn't have to pay a dime.
What?
And it was really nice. Beautiful weather and
Living your best life now.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
but and we talked about it on the show, the crazy names that come out of, like the Fighting Okra.
Hey, now, I can
The
get down with some
Savannah
okra.
Bananas. The Savannah Bananas are hilarious.
Yes, they are. I'd like to go watch one of their games.
And if I was a minor league player, I think I'd want to play for the Savannah Bananas.
You'd have fun.
It's a beautiful city.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're always partying. I don't think they make a whole lot of money in minor league baseball, but
No. It's a hard life, I think, for a minor league baseball player unless you gonna climb the totem pole.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
And,
it would be fun just to do it just while you're young, I guess you could say, before you're married and have kids.
Rick Mosley says Trash Panda's greatest name ever.
Yeah, it's close.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's definitely not the worst.
I mean, they're not the Fighting Okra. I mean, who's intimidated over a piece of green vegetable?
They're not the Montgomery Biscuits? Because
that
who
was a
fears
bad
biscuit,
name.
you know?
That was a bad
agree.
name, too.
Yeah.
I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Hey, there's my wife. Anyway, and so, but seriously, terrible name. Montgomery Biscuits, Fighting Okra.
Is there a biscuit factory down there in Montgomery?
I think
Like
so.
Well, that was
There
my
has to
follow-up.
be. There has to be.
What made them... This is another thing to research. What made them choose the biscuits?
I don't know. Let's go with Montgomery butter biscuits.
Because like the Chattanooga, they got the Lookouts, which I mean that's not bad. That's not bad.
Civil War history. Yeah,
Right.
that's a good name. Yeah.
I don't understand. The Birmingham Barons, I mean, that's intimidating. That's, the okra. Yeah, I'm scared.
Speaking of the Barons, so I wish I was old enough to really remember and really to go watch a game when Michael Jordan came down.
That's what I wish I would have done.
Especially watching The Last Dance.
I was old enough. I just didn't go.
Yeah, I wish so bad I was old enough to go
and I should have.
Hey, I've seen Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time, so with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sincere, true story. My last city, I lived close to Raleigh. Michael Jordan owns the Charlotte Hornets again, but it was the Bobcats at the time or whatever. And then I lived an hour and a half from Wilmington, which is where he grew up.
Yeah.
And I wrote a letter because he's my sports hero.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't, young guns out there, y'all don't even know. He greatest basketball player of all time. I hadn't brought that up in a while. Just throwing that out there. But I wrote a letter to Michael Jordan, and then I just didn't have the courage to send it. Because I'm like, I could have lunch with Michael Jordan. I mean, not like he'd want to, but...
Worst he can do is say no.
Right.
Yeah.
Or just ignore me. I mean, it's not like he knows who I am anyway. Yeah. And this was before Save the Last Dance, so...
Yeah. I'm telling you, though, Michael Jordan, by far, greatest athlete of all time. I'll even go... He's up there above Tom Brady, in my opinion.
No doubt.
Yes, hands down.
No doubt.
From what he did, and really, if he hadn't have retired or retired early, should I say, after the first three-peat, and not go to the Barons, he'd have probably won 8. He'd have probably just won 8 straight in a row because no one could beat him.
Nobody.
And
he would punish people.
Yes, and Phil Jackson, best basketball coach of all time.
He is. Now, you got to give that man that.
I mean,
he did the Bulls and the Lakers.
I know. He's got 11 rings. He's got more rings than fingers.
I mean, here we go.
No, I'm not going to play it quite yet.
Okay.
I thought since we're talking about this would be a great actual radio topic.
Okay.
Because you guys are talking about like the greatest of all time. So I'll kind of segue into it. We got 30 seconds. So I'll open it up and kind of direct us and toward this, okay?
Okay.
Cool. We got 28. Y'all keep talking.
But in all honesty, just go back and watch Michael Jordan play. Nobody could do.
Oh, yeah. No.
He was magic.
Yeah. And even
did the supernatural almost. I mean, he was that good.
Yeah. And you even go back and watch The Last Dance, and when they brought in Kobe, Kobe said, "Hey, whatever I learned from him."
From Michael Jordan.
Let's pop back in, guys. Okay, we got 5 seconds. 88.5 JFM, the Varsity Radio Show. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. So we've been talking a little bit, and if you haven't been over on the Facebook Live, why not? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. So get on over there. We've been talking about like the greatest of all time, which all of us in this room can agree is Michael Jordan.
Yes,
absolutely.
I want a Michael Jordan poster behind me.
There you
for
go.
The record.
Yeah,
in the future
we can make that happen. So we're talking about how he's the best, and then all of these kids really looking up to the best players of all time, the best players of their time right now. You got Steph Curry in basketball. You've got You've got James, right?
LeBron
James.
Yep.
You've got, and then you get on over in baseball. In each sport, you have somebody who's like the best. But there's a problem that's running pretty rampant right now in high school and college athletics. Yeah, there is a college coach who has a very blunt message for kids who play sports, and it all comes down to attitude. Yeah, Gino, he is the women's basketball coach at UConn, and he had something pretty important to say, so I want to share it. And now this is on Facebook Live as well, but this is so good, it's for radio too. So we're going to play it, and you can watch it, of course, on Facebook at the same time. So here we go. Let me play this for you. See what you think about this, guys.
Recruiting enthusiastic kids is harder than it's ever been, because every kid watches TV and they watch the NBA or they watch Major League Baseball or they watch the NFL, whatever sport they watch, WNBA, it doesn't matter. And what they see is people just being really cool. So they think that's how they're going to act. And they haven't even figured out which foot to use as a pivot foot, and they're going to act like they're really good players. You see it all the time. See it at every AAU tournament. You see it every high school game. So recruiting kids that are like really upbeat and loving life and love the game and have this tremendous appreciation for when their teammates do something well, that's hard. That's hard. It's really hard. So on our team, me, my coaching staff, we put a huge premium on body language. And if your body language is bad, you will never get in the game. Ever. I don't care how good you are. If somebody says, well, you just benched Stewie for, 35 minutes in the Memphis game a couple years ago. Yeah, I did. Oh, that was to motivate her for the South Carolina game the following Monday. No, it wasn't. Stewie was acting like a 12-year-old. So I put her on the bench and said, sit there. It doesn't matter on our team. Now, the other coaches might say, well, you can do that because you got 3 other, All-Americans. I get that. I understand that. But I'd rather lose than watch kids play the way some kids play.
Wow.
I'd rather lose. And they're allowed to get away with just whatever. And they're always thinking about themselves. Me, 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 me. I didn't score, so why should I be happy? I'm not getting enough minutes. Why should I be happy? That's the world that we live in today, unfortunately. And kids check the scoreboard sometimes because they're going to get yelled at by their parents if they don't score enough points. Don't get me started. So when I look at my team, they know this. When I watch game film, I'm checking what's going on the bench. And if somebody's asleep over there, somebody doesn't care, somebody's not engaged in the game, they will never get in the game. Ever. And they know that. They know I'm not kidding.
What do you think about that?
That's a good
That's so impressive because, I think, and he goes in, everybody wants to be a superstar. You want a legacy, you want a name.
Yeah.
And I love when you hear from coaches at levels like this. And I appreciate Coach Nick Saban did it. The first time they went to the Sugar Bowl, he benched regardably one of his best players. It was the offensive lineman. He broke the team rules at the Sugar Bowl that they lost. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
And he benches the guy.
Yeah.
This is the first year. This is the second year of his coaching career. And he was one of the best guys on the team. Put him on a bus and sent him home. I have so much respect for coaches who do that.
I agree.
And they're making a statement to their players. It doesn't matter who you are. You're going to play by the rules. And I agree, Steven. I think great athletes are selfless.
Mm-hmm.
And you cheer, whether you're good or not, you cheer for the rest of your teammates.
Yeah.
And that makes a significant difference.
Hey, here's a little real world experience, okay? So last night I'm with my soccer team, my daughter's soccer team.
Right.
And we're talking U8 and AYSO.
Wait, the Blue Lightning, right?
No, the Blue Dragons.
Blue Dragons.
Yeah.
Blue Dragons.
The
Sorry,
Blue Dragons.
I'm so sorry.
So here we are, and we are playing our hearts out. It is a tight game, and we've got these kids running up and down the field. I mean, they're sweaty.
Yes.
They are tired.
Yes.
They're still giving it all they got.
Come on.
And, the other team, of course, these kids, they're kindergarten, first, and second grade. I mean, you can't expect too much out of them. You want them to have a good time, right? We've got parents on the sideline, and the ref actually had to have a little conversation with the parents because there was one in particular who was really raising his voice, getting on to his kid, coaching from the sideline. Come on, these kids are so young,
right.
Right. But that's the kind of attitude that feeds into this
I agree.
that this coach is talking about.
I agree.
I think it's nuts, especially at that age. Come on, setting them up for failure. So we got to be careful the way that we conduct ourselves on the sideline. Yes, I'm screaming because I'm the coach, but you keep your mouth shut.
Well, and Steve and Steven's been with me. How long have we been doing this? 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, around 4 years, yeah.
4 years. And we've had, over 200 athletes in here?
We've had quite a few.
Yeah. And those, I say that to say this. How many have me and you seen that actually go Division I?
Well, as far as Division I, I'm not sure. But we do have some who make it to the next level. And
We
that's
do.
Always amazing. And it's usually for the right reasons. When we talk to the coaches about, hey, why did you recruit this person?
Right.
They'll say it was a great attitude that they had. And so they lead with that,
On Division I, though, I can only think of 2 or 3. This is what I'm getting at, though. Parents sometimes, and I'm a parent of a kid who plays Little League now, I mean, I think we forget that they're kids and that, like, the statistics say, I use this in a sermon, the chance of your child going to Division I is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's like 1%.
Yeah.
1% of all high school athletes go Division I. Like, Matt, no, it's 2%. 2%.
Yeah.
Now, more go to community college, and Stephen, me and you see those. We see a lot of them, and that's awesome. But even then, the stat is insane. And so, in saying that, the coaches and your recruiters are looking for selfless people that, like Stephen said, they have heart, and they will pour their heart into this thing.
Yep.
And so, I know everybody listening right here, man, y'all are doing a great job of this. But let's train our kids to be selfless, to be cheering, to be, even when you're not the star,
Yep.
cheering for your teammates.
Yep.
You should be that. If you're sitting on the bench, you should be the best cheerleader there is.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And even like for Little League and like really young kids, it's
Yeah.
okay to root for the other team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're not playing for the World Series.
No.
And chances are,
No.
just like you were saying, your kid's not going to be going pro one day.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're just crazy good, but there is a chance, there's 100% chance that they will stand before God one day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Come on.
I mean, I don't want to preach, but I mean, I could, but I can't stand it though when people keep their kids out of church to play sports. I mean, that's another story.
Come on,
for,
Hedge.
That's
Come
another
on,
story
Hedge.
for another day. If I'm going to start preaching, we're going to have to pass around an offering plate, okay?
Come on.
I ain't going to preach for free.
Well, you ain't
I'm
getting
kidding.
much,
I'm totally
but
kidding.
you can pass it.
I'm
Yeah.
totally kidding. But that's just something in
You
youth
might get
ministry.
a Hall's mint the lip to drop.
But that's something just in youth ministry though that just it gets under my skin. I mean, I understand it every once in a while. You got a special tournament, or you got a special series or something like that. But week in and week out, because your kid's playing sports or something like that, that's just something that gets on me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when I grew up, I didn't have a choice. I was at church on Sunday morning,
Yeah.
and Wednesday night.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to say look at me now, but I know
hear
it.
you.
I know it helped me 100% by my parents not giving me a choice on whether or not I went to church.
Yeah. I agree.
So, and I think you go in there and you have, you get great attitude. You have a great attitude, great sportsmanship. Like you were saying earlier, though, that's when you do get noticed by these college
Right.
scouts. You may not lead the team in batting average, but hey, you're going to be one of the star leaders on that team.
Yeah.
By just being a leader.
People
And
like people who cheer for them.
I agree.
People like the encourager.
Yep.
They do. They like the person who sticks up. Whether I'm the star or not, I'm gonna cheer you on. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be there. People like that,
Yep.
and they look towards that. Hey, we're gonna listen one more song. We'll be back real quick with our clutch.
88.5 JFM is.
Those girls are
Yeah, I'm
here.
about to grab them.
Oh, did you see them?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they were in the. I told.
All right, you two, you can talk.
All right. Sorry. That's a good subject.
It really
You know-
is, but like a lot of people don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
And they don't.
You're
I mean,
right.
They just don't.
I agree.
But I mean, they ain't. I can tell you this: there's not one person that walks this earth that loves sports more than I do.
Right.
I mean, I love baseball. I love basketball. I definitely love football, and I even love slow pitch softball. And I play a lot of slow pitch, and
Yeah.
we talked
Yeah.
about that just the other night. But like,
Yeah.
I do play a lot of
You are
softball.
looking at Eric Hedgepath. He's a celebrity. heard some, Rick Mosley says this. Heard someone say recently that parents are afraid culture is keeping their kids out of church. No, it's travel ball.
100%.
And I'll say, we're here. Our denomination, the guy over our denomination, in his our big council sermon said one of the attacks on the Christian faith is travel ball.
Yeah.
The travel ball culture.
Yeah.
But
just like I was saying though, I play a lot of softball, and I play on Friday nights or Saturdays. And there's a lot of tournaments on Sundays, but
Yeah.
I don't go to them.
Refrain.
And the guys that are on my team, They know I don't play on Sundays because they know I'm involved in church. They know I'll be at church. They don't even ask me if I want to play on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just...
Well, and me and you both know until a majority of people push against anything, that'll never change.
Yeah, I agree.
And so it should. We want it to. But I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
Minute 5 until clutch.
Minute 5. Now we're going to listen to Steven Spiegel's Dad Joke of the Week. I'm joking.
Really? Seriously?
Come
You
on,
want that
man.
now?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, well, I can totally oblige. Give me just a second. Get
I
it set
thought you
up.
were joking.
No. I come prepared, man.
I was just... He comes up with some really good dad jokes.
I come prepared.
It's wonderful.
Here it is. You want to hear it?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hey Heather, I went to the beekeeper yesterday, ordered a dozen bees. He came out, I counted them, and there was 13. And I was like, hey man, I asked for 12, there's 13. Beekeeper looked at me and he said, that one's a freebie.
Oh.
You like that one?
Oh, that was great.
12 seconds to clutch, guys.
That's funny.
Daniel Doty's watching right now.
And now, today's clutch moment.
Today I want to talk to you about being the change. Being the change, Eric. I am the change. And so my question is, what is something, Eric, that you really, really want to see changed in this world?
I want to see, and I know this might not be a strong topic to talk about, but
Yeah.
I really like to see younger people get involved in politics. Christian young people be involved in politics. You know, me in youth ministry, or being in youth ministry, you don't really talk about politics that much in youth ministry.
Yeah.
And about once every 3 to 4 months or so, we'll have a current events topic on Wednesday night. And
Yeah.
we'll talk about what's going on in the world right now, how it lines up with the Word of God.
Yeah,
And how you vote, it matters.
it does.
You know, and I'm not necessarily a Republican. I'm not necessarily a Democrat. I'm just a Christian.
Yeah.
I'm a Christ follower.
Yep.
And however my political views line up, that's how I want it to line up with the Word of God. And so that's one thing that I want to see changed in this world is young people getting involved in politics. And, you know, we don't really talk about it that much when youth ministry, and then they go off to college, and then they come back and they're politically correct major. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's something I want to see changed.
All right. And I like, you know, obviously I got the title of this sermon from Mahatma Gandhi. And he used to say this. He said, be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. See, God tells us that we are the apparatus, or we are the tool that God desires to use to change the things that need to be changed on this planet. So how do I make the change? And the first thing I want to say is we got to set the example.
I agree.
Right? And we've heard this our whole life. Do as I say, not as I do, right? But we also know, right, as leaders, if we're not doing it, people aren't going to follow. And 1 Corinthians 11:1 says, follow my example as I follow the example of Christ. And this is Paul talking right there, which is really hard because Paul was pretty phenomenal, right? He's pretty awesome. So what statement are you making when you lead the way in something in your life? What kind of things are you saying to people by being the leader, the one who starts the change?
All right. I know this might be so cliche and so
No, go ahead.
and so original, but I want to talk the talk,
Right.
and walk the walk.
Both.
And every single thing that I do,
Right.
I want people to say, "Hey, that right there, that's a man of God. That right there is a Christian." By my actions, and even my reactions.
That's good.
Something happened to me.
Right.
It might not have been my fault. It might have been someone else's fault. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, God is still good.
That's right.
And I know, being in ministry, and I know you know this as well, and anyone that's in ministry, they know that eyes are on them, that
Yeah.
people are watching us. And there's a lot of people out there that are hoping that we will fail, and that they're watching us to fall.
Yes.
And on my watch, I don't want to fall. I'm not going to let that happen. because I love God too much, and I know He loves me too much.
That's good. That's good. Which comes to point number 2. We got to lead the way. 1 Peter 4:10-11 says, God has given each of you a gift from Him, His great variety of spiritual gifts. Use them well to serve one another. Do you have the gift of speaking? Then speak as though God Himself were speaking through you. Do you have the gift of helping others? Do it with all the strength and energy that God supplies. Then everything you do will bring glory to God through Jesus Christ. All glory and power to Him forever. Amen. Martin Luther King Jr., and I don't have this quote down here, he went on to say pretty much the same thing. If you're a street sweeper, sweep the street as Michelangelo painted. Yeah. If you're a street sweeper, you need to sing like the greatest musician ever, so that one day all of heaven will proclaim, there lied the greatest street sweeper that ever lived. It's the same thing as the scripture. So why is it important, Eric, that we give everything we have and do our best in what God's placed in us? Well,
1 Corinthians 10, verse 31, it says, whatever you do, do it for the kingdom of God.
Come on.
And that is that's probably a top 3 scripture for me, because I want every single thing that I do, I want it to glorify the kingdom of God. I want to advance the kingdom, and I want to reach more people than I ever have before.
That's good.
And I want my youth group to reach more than they ever have before. And for me, I'm not going to just sit down and quit. I'm not going to just, go at it halfway or nothing. I'm going to go 110%. And every single thing that I do, if I'm playing ping pong, I'm going to play at it at 110%.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I love me some ping pong, so don't get me started on that. But going back to ministry,
you and Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I love giving my all. I love effort. I love hustle, and just hustling and being giving effort for God.
I like it.
I can't stand laziness. Man, I can't stand it.
Come on. Yeah. We just found out Eric's pet peeve. Point number 3. The last thing I want to say to you today. Do something. Do something. I think too often we talk about it and never do something about it.
I agree.
Do something. Our brokenness will drive us to do something. Until you are disgusted by the way something is, you will not do anything about it. You just won't.
Yeah.
Until you're disgusted about it. So my question to you, this is my last question, we're going to end clutch. How does being broken over something make us more passionate to do something about it?
When I was about 14, 15 years old, I was church hurt. And I mean, everyone, you're involved in church, you're going to go through church hurt.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just, people are people, we are imperfect people serving a perfect God. But I was severely hurt in church, in youth ministry. And I knew I was called to preach. I knew that I was called into ministry, but I didn't know exactly what, God had called me to do. And when I went through that church hurt, I was really depressed. I was really hurt. I wanted to quit. I mean, I was like, you know what? If this is what ministry is going to be about, then I just want to give it up.
Yeah.
But there was something on the inside of me, just like in Jeremiah. There's fire shut up in my bones. And I knew that I was called. And I knew from that moment forward that I would be in youth ministry.
Yeah.
That I went through that for a purpose. Everything that we go through in life, every brokenness we go through, it's for a purpose, and it's to make us stronger. And I just knew then that was my biggest thing, is that God allowed me to go through that hurt to make me stronger. And then that way, with the teenagers that we have in our youth group now, I never want any of them to go through that type of hurt.
Yeah.
And that way I can guard them, shelter them, and be a leader to them.
So good. I just want to challenge you out there. Be the change you wish to see in the world. I believe in you. You got this. Go do something. Steven?
Here's Holland, brand new. It's called Bird's Eye View, right here on the Varsity Radio Show.
So good.
Thank you.
Steven, some good music, the way you throw things together.
Thanks.
Celebrity over there. I need you to sign the future producer Hall of Fame thing for Steven. Gotta send a virtual nomination thing.
So every now and then you call me like the Willy Wonka of radio.
It's
right?
true.
Well, I came across
Yeah.
this guy this guy who decided he was a Willy Wonka of his own accord.
Oh, that's
and
so cool.
So he put together this little feeding machine. It helps to feed people. You just sit there, and this conveyor comes along, and it helps you.
He's got it on two dice right there.
Let's do this. So this is what that
Please.
looks like.
Yes. Wow.
Got the napkin. Okay.
Drink quick.
Yep. Right down the beard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that went south.
I don't even want to know what that is.
Is he wiping his mouth?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Now watch this. It's a hair dryer.
Yes.
Love it.
Steven, where do you find this stuff?
TikTok.
This is great.
Find it on TikTok.
Dessert. They missed his mouth. And the nose. Oh wow. And what is
Gotta butter the corn.
I love the corn after.
Oh, look at that! That's phenomenal.
Good way to lose a tooth.
I've seen people lose teeth doing that before.
Like
but
that.
it was much higher
Like
setting
that.
on a drill. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, is this a hot dog?
Now watch the delivery on this. This is amazing.
Wow. Wow. They missed on the first, but yes. Oh wow.
It's pretty impressive.
This is amazing. They wipe it off and then, oh god.
Now one of these guys, pretty impressive.
Look at this. Look
Here
at
it
this.
goes,
Look
here
at
it
this. There.
goes.
Look, Eric. Oh! Here it goes. Ah! Open up. Yes. Oh, yeah. Look at that train. It's a train.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So if you ever wondered what that would look like, there you go. That's it.
Steven.
Yep.
Can you bar that for us, like, next week?
Do you want me to have it here in studio?
Yeah, please.
Set it up?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I like
can
it.
see what I can do.
mean,
Could you imagine the line of teenagers that would line up to do that?
Right.
That
Eric,
is the way you would.
you're seeing the youth
attract some
ministry possibilities here.
Absolutely.
Back in the day, and when we were kids, it used to be the 100-foot Sunday. You come to church, we're going to do a 100-foot Sunday. It was just a bunch of ice cream on a plank.
Yeah.
I felt like deeply disappointed, except the ice cream made up for it, because I love ice cream.
Yeah, same man.
But
Who doesn't like ice cream?
I mean, really,
I mean, think about it.
it's one of those great pleasures in life.
Does somebody really have to ask you if you want ice cream?
I don't turn down ice cream.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Don't.
Yeah.
You chocolate or vanilla kind of guy?
Chocolate.
Chocolate,
Oh,
hands
yeah.
down.
I love chocolate.
Yeah.
It just makes me happy.
There's some ice cream shop down at Panama City that we went to last year for summer
Yeah?
vacation, and I had chocolate coconuts.
Oh, that sounds great.
Oh, it was awesome.
You know,
I could eat a 5-gallon bucket of it.
just back in the day when I ate Blizzards,
Yeah.
you know, at the Dairy Queen, my favorite was the Chocolate Extreme Blizzard.
Yeah.
Chocolate Extreme has brownie and chocolate chunks in it, and then so godly, such a godly way. My people at Publix, they created this ice cream called the Chocolate Trinity.
Here he goes with Publix again.
I'm just saying,
My gosh.
it has a godly name in it.
You a Publix guy?
Yeah, well,
He's a big
when
Publix.
it's
when he wants to feel better, he walks
when
in
it's
there.
yes,
Uh-huh.
when it's buy one get one, I am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm talking about that $3.50 ice cream when it's buy one get one.
Yeah.
But it's Trinity. And it is as godly as the name. I mean,
I just now got that.
yeah.
But when it comes down to asking you if you want ice cream,
Yes.
nobody really has to ask, right?
You're right.
I'm kind of like this guy. He's got it down.
He set this up.
Hey, quick PSA, just so it's on the record for future occasions. I am going to always want ice cream. No matter when it's offered, I'm going to want it. You don't need to walk up to me and go, would you like some? No, yeah! Why would I not want ice cream?
Amen.
I don't care what time of the day it is. I don't care if I'm at work. I don't care if I'm in the car. I don't care if I'm fishing. Yo, I could be mowing the lawn covered, and you walk up, yeah, right now. Just put it in my pocket. I'll just take it with me. I don't care. It's ice cream.
Put it in my pocket.
Did you know?
He started rhyming like Dr. Seuss a little bit right there.
Little known fact, in the state of Alabama, it is illegal to carry ice cream in your back pocket.
No.
Yep. It's on the books.
I dare you to try that.
On the books.
And walk up to a police officer. What I'm doing.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me. Is what I'm doing right here wrong?
Yes.
Can you really call it? It's because that's a great misuse of ice cream.
It is.
I agree.
Because it should be in your front pocket.
If you're saving
where you can
it for later,
access it.
though, if you've got enough, you got two hands full, you got 2 cones, you've got a third cone, it's got to go somewhere. Might as well go in the back pocket.
Steven, what's your favorite ice cream?
Hey,
Sorry. My favorite ice cream would happen to be, I like some Rocky Road, but my absolute favorite when I was a kid was Mississippi Mud. Oh, so
marshmallows.
good. Yeah, fudge, all the good stuff.
I like a butter pecan every now and again.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's good
you know,
too.
when you get the...
You get burned out on chocolate a little bit.
You get burned out on chocolate.
Sometimes you can get too chocolatey, or should I say.
It's just like that ice cream.
Oh, my favorite right now, as far as like to get out, is at Dairy Queen, the Choco Brownie Extreme Blizzard.
That sounds amazing.
It's got like brownie pieces, and you know, like that hard shell chocolate they put on the outside
Glory
of the
to
cone.
God.
All that's broken up on the inside too.
I need that in my life.
In chocolate ice cream, so chocolate on chocolate on chocolate.
Sycamosai.
Oh, Daniel Doty says, preach. I'm watching y'all right now, and y'all are killing it. Daniel, did you get, quick question, did you get a notification because we started talking about you, and it popped up, and they're like, and Facebook's like, they're talking about you. Or did you just, like, you really wanted to watch? Because I hadn't seen you in a while, and I've been a little hurt about that because I like you so much, and you're Woody from Toy Story, and so, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there. Sarah, no, you don't. No, I don't what? That's my wife. No, I don't need that ice cream. I really want it, though.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Quick story.
I'm being honest.
Quick story about Daniel, though. He is one of those that, like, I will call him up on, like, a Monday. Say, hey, you want to go golfing this weekend? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm talking, this has happened multiple times.
He doesn't show up.
No, he don't do no show. That would be really bad. Man, he'll call me about Thursday night or Friday night or so. I was like, man, I can't go tomorrow. I got stuff come up. And I was like, all right. Well, I'll call him again 2 days later on Monday. Hey, you want to go golfing this weekend? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's in the books. I've got it wrote down on my calendar. He'll call me that Friday and say, man, I can't go tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Daniel, we're talking about you. You better respond to us. Hey, Steven, can we have those girls come in?
Oh, yeah. You ready for them?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let me throw this thing on auto. I'll go grab them.
Pick on them. We're going to pick on them a lot. And so, Eric, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. He will, though. And, like, he's a good golfer.
Yes, sir. I need that in my life. I do. I need it. Not all the time, just like once.
Yeah.
Every 3 months or something. Like. Anyway, that just sounded amazing.
What, the ice cream?
What he was talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
Brownie bites and chocolate ice cream with chocolate.
If I eat too much ice cream, though, I'll get sick. And it kind of makes me mad at myself.
That you got sick?
Yeah, that
it's
I
like
get
that
sick.
Thanksgiving dinner I ate too much.
Yeah, same thing.
Like you're sitting there miserable like, I really shouldn't have gone back for that third plate.
Third.
And you really hadn't eaten deviled eggs till you're like a dozen in. I mean, I
can honestly say I do not like deviled eggs.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Hey! Hello. It's great. Y'all have a seat. Enjoy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Put the headphones on, y'all. And it's going to be fun. So, what's your favorite ice cream? Because we're talking about it.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Oreo.
Yeah. Oh, those went crazy on you. There you go.
Thank you.
Sorry, they went wacky, and they don't usually do that. So.
Whoa.
Yeah. So this is Sarah Kate, and this is Emma.
Nice to meet you.
Y'all.
And they both have the same last name, but they're not related, which is it's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah. It's definitely a thing.
So like y'all were hanging out one day, and you're like, "Hey, my name's Sarah Kate Lynch," and the other is like, "Hey, my name's Emily Lynch." We gotta be related.
We actually, our PE teacher, was it from the 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah, the
This
7th.
is gonna be embarrassing, but
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
Not
it's
really.
okay.
No.
All the time. I'm so short.
No, it's not. No, you're not. No.
Yes,
I
she
definitely am. Yeah, in the 7th or 8th grade, our PE coach, she's
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
Are y'all sisters? Yeah.
she thought we
Separated from
were
her?
sisters. Her like, who was it? Her husband worked on the Arsenal or
Yeah.
something, and she's like, I saw y'all's grandfather at the Arsenal, and neither of our grandfathers work at the Arsenal. They have the same name though.
Are y'all related to that man?
No, our grandfathers have the same
Okay.
name.
Question: have y'all done a DNA check to see how far back?
No.
I'm just wondering.
It's so
No.
weird, but we were like, no, that's not our grandfather. And she's like, no, like, I'm pretty sure it is. And we were like, no, like, we're not sisters. And she's like, y'all aren't twins? And we were like, no. And she goes, no.
To be honest.
She's like, I'm pretty sure
To
y'all
be
are.
honest.
We were like, I think we would know, but
She was like, you need to make sure. She
Yeah,
was like,
we were
are you
like-
sure?
I think we're sure. I think we know.
Ashley Trey Dunham says that old cuz on the Varsity Radio show.
That's
y'all.
that's my
Oh,
cousin.
you okay? Sorry. I don't know who's butting in when they do. But anyway, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
And it's
weird.
spelled the same.
Yes. The exact same.
Y'all are related. Y'all don't know it. Y'all are like third cousins removed or something. I don't know.
Hopefully.
But none of y'all done that like DNA trace your tree back. Okay.
No.
I'm telling y'all are third cousins. And
Maybe.
yeah. You don't have a brother, do you?
I have 2.
Okay, don't marry him. It'll get weird. Get a little weird, a little awkward.
Roll Tide.
Just yeah. That was
Sweet
dirty,
home
by the way.
Alabama.
It's War Eagle. It's War Eagle.
No, I'm
you know.
Tennessee.
Anyway, listen to this guy. You can just stay out of the conversation.
I'll mute my mic right now.
So anyway, go Vols, whatever. You know.
This year's our
Something
year.
we can all agree on. Is it again?
Yeah, for the 12th time in a row. This
12th
year's
year in a
our-
row.
Yeah.
It's our year. So you're going to Auburn though,
Yes, sir,
and
I
you're,
am.
and you're going.
I'm going to Sneed State to play golf.
I love Sneed.
Yes.
I went to the Sneed States. I loved it.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Arab too. So, and Hedge, he who pesters and Arab.
Arab, yeah.
You didn't go to Arab though.
No, I went to Boaz.
He's an outcast. The Vols and Boaz.
Go
So,
Pirates.
yeah.
Go Pirates.
There you go.
Hey, now, no joke. When I go and watch our teenagers from church go to Arab games, I deck out in Arab blue.
Not
Yes.
proud of you.
Yeah, Arab
Proud
school system.
Yeah. Well, I'm down here in Gunnersville now. I graduated from Arab. And I have a dilemma in my heart a lot when they play each other.
Yeah.
Oh, Gunnersville and Arab?
Yeah.
My mom, when we go to football games, because she teaches.
I know, she teaches my
Gunnersville.
son.
Your son is in her class.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Yes, every time we go to football games, we're like,
That's right.
she wears her
Dr. Berry,
Gunnersville.
thank
She wears her Gunnersville, and me and Abby, my sister, wear our Arab, and we're just like.
So, Dr. Berry, I'll say this. I love Dr. Berry. He watches. I was wearing a Gunnersville Wildcat shirt because somebody bought it for me, and Dr. Berry says, I'm going to get you a Bama shirt. I'm still waiting on that. And when you get it, I promise I'll be wearing it. I promise. So, Summer Staten says, go Knots, Hedge is the best. You, Pat, look at that.
Aw.
You got celebrity over here. But hey, we're about to have fun. You are not on the air yet, but you're about to be. You are on Facebook Live. And
Cool.
that's people can see you. It
Oh,
looks
hello.
something like, yes,
Hello.
those cameras
Oh.
right there. So you look something like that. And just smile real big. Don't pick your nose and you'll be all right. So that old cuz on the Varsity Radio. Oh, there, same one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep. But anyway, I'm with you, Dr. Berry. And so that's this is the internal battle because my son goes to Gunnersville. And if I ever watch Arab, I'm like, it's hard, guys. Y'all don't understand.
It's a rivalry. It's a house divided
It is.
at home. Because mom is a
It's-
Wildcat and me and Abby are Knights.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. It's like, Mom, like, we go to this school. Like, but she is.
She's a Knight when she watches me and Abby play sports. But when it comes to football, it's different.
Yeah, it gets real. To be fair, they're both really good right now, both of the football teams.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got 8 seconds, so he's about to switch it.
Oh.
It's the Varsity Athlete Interview.
And we are so excited to have Sarah Kate Lynch and Emily Lynch. No, they're not related. I know you are devastated out there in the radio world. I think they're third cousins removed. We'll figure that out later. But we're so excited to have them, me and Hedge. We're glad that they're here. And so we're going to go into, we just want to know about you. We want to know about your life, who you are, and stuff. So, both of you, okay, you play tennis, you play golf, okay? And she's going to, Emily's going to go to Sneed State Community College.
Yes, sir.
Like they used to say back in my day when I was a parson, they said, small enough to know your name, big enough to shape your future. Okay? That's right. I remember. And then Sarah Kate's going to Auburn.
Yes, sir. I am. I'm excited.
Unless I can convince her to go to Bama. Which is very highly unlikely.
I don't know. Maybe.
My best friend. Say, come on.
My best friend, Mary Kate Holman, is going there.
Mary Kate.
I'm going to miss her a
Come
lot.
on.
Yeah. Shout out
Come
Mary
on.
Kate and Ella because they were here, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out Mary Kate and Ella.
Yep. They were here. I hope you heard that. And so you should really consider going to Bama with them.
Maybe.
'Cause
We'll see.
It's just the right school. Anyways. And they win more, just saying. Anyway.
In some sports.
Huh?
Not basketball.
Especially not basketball.
Okay. Anyway, I don't have anything to say last year, but not this year. Anyway. We're talking about the football team, you know, the important sport.
The important one.
The one, yeah, okay. Anyways, so we won at National Wheelchair Basketball this year. Just want to put that out there.
Oh, congratulations.
Right, you're welcome. Okay. Anyway, so tell me about your sports careers. When did it start and why?
Okay, so I guess 6th grade was it 6th grade that we try out, I think?
7th
Or
grade.
7th. Yeah, 7th grade you're allowed to start playing sports. And I was like, I really want to play a sport, but I didn't know what sport to play. And my mom played tennis in college at Shorter in Rome. So I was
Really?
just like, I'll just play tennis like mom because I did gymnastics like mom. So that's kind of how it started.
Wow.
So I played softball in 7th grade.
Thought you were going to tell me gymnastics, too. It's a Lynch thing.
No.
It's a Lynch thing.
I'm not.
I'm just...
How
many cartwheels can you do?
0.
No. Me too. I mean.
So I played softball, and my softball coach actually told me I should play golf. I was already thinking about playing golf, so I started in 8th grade, and I played it till my senior year. So
Wow. And you obviously, I mean, you're playing golf in college.
I'm not that good, but
Oh.
but I'm good. I mean, I don't.
You're
At
pretty
Sneed?
good.
Yeah.
You're playing golf in college.
You're very good, Emma. What did you just won an award at a tournament?
Oh yeah, I'm 4th in the county.
She's number 4 in our county.
That's all.
At
And we
least
have
she's
a
humble
really big
about it.
county. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that humble brag, Sarah Kate. Somebody needed to do it. Anyway. So you're obviously really good. Really good.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not asking you not to be humble. I mean, she's on. Steven, this is what we were talking about. There's the selfless right there. I love it. I love it. I just saw a picture of Sarah Kate. It just popped up in front of me at the Aztec ruins.
Oh. Yes.
Are you a world traveler?
No. That was the one and only time I've ever been outside of the country.
Mexico?
Mexico, yes.
Yeah.
I think that was in Yucatan. I think.
You got to.
Did you go on a cruise when you went there?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I love
We did
cruises.
too.
They're beautiful. So, Eric?
So golf.
He likes golf,
Yeah.
too.
What's your handicap?
It's like 21 or something like that.
She could probably beat me.
Mine's paralyzed. Whatever.
Paralyzed.
Whatever that is. And then when I get up to golfing, I look like Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to do a Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore at least once a
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you've done it?
Yes.
Oh,
You
wow.
have to.
It's phenomenal. It's, very inspirational movie that's fake. But anyway, so you played tennis all the way up into this year?
Yes, sir. I did.
Yes. And you enjoy that?
I did. I loved it. It
Okay.
was so much fun.
What's the hardest thing about tennis?
The hardest thing, probably the mental game. Because, physically you can learn the skills and, you can get it pretty good if you practice, but, your mentality determines every single match. You can have the skills, you can have everything you need, but if you're not good mentally, then you're not going to do well at all. So...
What's the hardest thing about golf?
Well, in general, golf's just hard. But
I second.
same with the mental. You hit one bad shot, it's probably your attitude is going to affect your shots. And
is this you right here?
Oh yeah, that's me.
That a girl, Emma. Look at that.
Did you get to the back on that?
Yeah, I've hit the back multiple times.
Remind me not to go play golf with her. Talk golf.
That's impressive.
For my ego. My ego doesn't need that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
sorry.
Golf's just really hard. But if you practice at it, you have to. Golf's expensive, but you have to work at it, spend a lot of the money to get good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so when did you start golf?
In 8th grade, I was on number 6 or something. I didn't play or anything, but I was just there having fun, and I got better. Now I'm number 2.
Whoop, he keeps popping up videos.
Yeah, I have a lot of videos.
Wow. That's cool.
I can't remember which one of y'all wrote it down, but I saw where one of y'all said that your favorite song was Party in the USA.
That's
Who was
her.
that? I would like to say that that's probably a top 5 song for me as well.
Sarah Kate
Thank you.
came in here living the dream.
I miss
on
old
top
school
of the
Miley.
world. I love it. You what?
I miss old school Miley Cyrus
I do
yeah.
too.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
before she went crazy.
Yes.
And here we go.
There it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Pre-insanity mode. Yeah. Yeah. She really did lose it for a second.
I think it's been more than just a second.
Just the Hannah Montana era is where it's at for me.
Yeah.
with
Listen
her.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So that was your era, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah.
I just say I like the song. Okay? That's one of those songs when it comes on the radio, you're instantly in a good mood.
Oh yeah,
It is.
anybody sings along to it. I feel
No.
like.
Yeah.
Is that something we can play? I know he's watching the lyrics. He was watching. We are a Christian radio show, so there is.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so who would you say? There's Hannah Montana. Okay. Who would you say are some of your greatest inspirations in life, and why?
My parents, obviously, they've done a lot for me. And maybe my golf coach. She's always the one, whenever I get, frustrated and stuff, she's always the one that, gives me advice and, always, be the light, try to get me in a better mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, my mom definitely is very inspirational to me. I feel like she's very, driven.
Yeah.
And she's very motivated. And so, when I see her doing something that's, hard, it really motivates me, and I'm like, oh, okay, if she can do it, then I can do it. If she is going through a hard time, but she still, does hard things and gets through them, I'm just like, okay, she's got this, I got this, so.
Wow. Very good. By the way, her mom's phenomenal.
Yeah.
The greatest teacher that, you can't agree with this, he's married to one. Greatest teacher that ever lived.
Thank you.
In my opinion. I hadn't seen your wife teach, so that wasn't that wasn't a dig. That wasn't a dig.
He forgets my wife's a teacher.
Oh
too.
yeah! I also haven't seen your wife teach.
What grades do they teach?
Rachel teaches kindergarten. At
Kindergarten.
Albertville. Yep. Hey, and also for everyone that's a teacher, you get buy one get one free Zaxby's meals tonight.
Come on now.
Hey.
Come on, that's
Yeah.
legit.
Teacher Appreciation Week.
Teacher Appreciation Week, but you have to take your teacher ID down there to Zaxby's. So just throwing that out there.
Yes.
Can somebody make me a fake ID before?
Listen, you go to
just
Barnes
play
and
it.
Noble, you get
There's
that.
fake IDs?
The educate. No. No. The teacher, like little ID cards, she uses it at Barnes and Noble to get like the discounts off of books and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can use it on so many things. I just never knew.
Wow.
It's so cool.
So Sarah Kate's telling us she takes it with her everywhere.
Maybe.
Yes, I am, Miss Lynch. Yes. Yes, I am. You look a little young. Don't you judge me. Can I see your ID? No, ma'am. How dare you question me? Anyway. So, anyway. I'm just seeing that. Like, have you tried that before?
No.
Don't lie. Don't, Sarah. Oh, anyway. Okay. It's a good thing you didn't say that because your wife just jumped on. So, yeah. Anyway.
Hello.
Yeah. So, before your games, before your match, I think all athletes face this mental battle, right? You got this thing called nerves, right? Butterflies, nerves, whatever. How have you dealt with that? Like, what's your pregame ritual? What's the thing that helps you get past that moment the quickest?
Probably being with my teammates before and just talking with them, because I feel like even though tennis is a very individual sport, like the relationships that you form, like during practices, it helps me a lot to know that like they're there for you, and when your parents come and watch you as well, just like seeing people watching you on the sidelines and then like knowing that they're there before you start, like because you're on the bench, you know, and you just see people and you walk out with your balls and you introduce yourself to the other person and you're just like, oh, but then like you look over and you see all these people like supporting you and it just makes you feel a lot better. So
brings you back. I see all athletes. I'm about to ask you some different questions on that line. But you see athletes like listening to music in their AirPods or whatever before. Do you do that? Is that part of your...
Not during matches. Sometimes I'll go like practice, like go hit by myself and I'll listen to music, but I'm not for matches.
What are you listening to then?
Oh, to practice? I don't know. Probably Party in the USA.
There it is!
Anything to get me in a good mood, because I just love like when I'm happy, I feel like I do better. And it just like, if I hit a bad shot, I'm listening to Party in the USA, you know? So I'm chilling anyways.
Hedge, is that your walk-up song in softball?
We don't have songs, but if we did, it probably would.
It probably would be, okay. All right, I went there. Okay. So in golf, it's real quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually have my AirPods in at the range. I don't usually talk to many
Well,
people.
here's my question. And I know it's not the deal because, like, I've watched Scott. I played not very good, but I played, and I'm really bad. But we're popping up all kinds of animals. Steven, you're playing with my emotions right now.
That's his bat.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's a softball bat.
Oh, I would bat flip that in a minute. I would.
Wow.
Just bat flip it.
Yeah, he's got that. All right. Okay. Anyway,
home run with that. Absolutely.
So, have you ever wanted to have the fans cheering for you? Because it's quiet.
I kind of like the quiet because like there's not as much pressure. Because I feel like
That's true.
Like the other day, I was on this my first tee box, and like every coach that was there was standing behind me, like right behind me. It was terrifying, and then I hit it, and I was like, oh, that was too scary. I just rather like just my family be there. Like I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like low key, you know.
Right.
I don't know.
Was that at Boaz?
Yes. Were you there?
No, I wasn't there, but I know of someone that was there, and they said that like people all the way from Gulf Shores came for that match.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those were your talent scouts. No pressure. It's over now.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. So, but with golf, you can't talk to your people, not your people, but your competitors or anything. Like,
Well, we can talk to our competitors. We can't talk to our parents, or like we can talk to our coaches like tee to green, but like That's the fun part about golf is like meeting new people. You can talk to them for 18 holes. Like you could be out there for like 4 hours just getting to know each other. And I've met a lot of people, like made a lot of friends doing it. That's probably
I can
fun.
see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
it's pretty fun because
So-
you walk a lot.
Okay, you're really humble over here. But at what point did you know that you were, beyond normal good at golf?
Maybe whenever like my drives were like 40 yards in front of everybody else's. You know.
Okay.
Humble brag, humble brag. Don't play, Eric. If you don't want to get embarrassed, don't play with her.
Yeah. She'd have to play left-handed or right-handed if you're a lefty.
You might have to move up on the tees.
Hey, I would. I would. I'd hit from the senior tees.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're going over to Facebook Live. If you want to see these girls in the studio with us, go to @Varsity Radio Show on Facebook Live. It's also on Instagram Live, YouTube Live, and Twitter. So the Twitterverse. So check us out. We'll be back after a song.
Here's Andy Mineo with Working on It.
You say I'm impatient, you say I'm forgetful, you say that I'm too wild, at least I like.
Now we're gonna let y'all sing that song.
You don't want to hear me sing.
Is the coyote in a trash compactor bad or?
No, it's not that bad. I was in choir, but like, you don't want to hear me sing. It's not like.
What's your favorite song?
Here Comes the Sun. But it's yeah, I don't know. It's been my vibe lately. It makes me happy.
Pull it up, Steven.
I can't play it. They'll kick us off Facebook.
Oh no! Well, we can play it right now. Oh no, we can't.
We're on Facebook.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking. So, what's your other special talents and abilities? I see fashion. Emma Fashion.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that.
After college, I plan to like major in fashion merchandising because I love clothes and stuff. This summer I got into like really fashion, and I wish I would have took fashion in high school, but I did not. But that's what my plans are, and I love everything fashion, like Met Gala last night. Like I don't know, that's all fun.
She's really good at thrifting. She finds like the most amazing
Thrift
things.
stores are amazing, guys.
Yes.
That's for real. That's for real. Everybody thought we had money growing up. My mom just was an awesome thrift store lady.
Yeah, I can get you anything, pretty much.
She's a pro for sure.
I just need to give her money and just let her dress me.
We can start off with a new shirt. One with a little bit of orange on it. And a big old T.
Nobody wants that puke orange on their body. Not here in Alabama.
Hey, at least you'll be able to spot me.
That's true. I can't deny that. Anyway, and so working out. You like to work out?
Yeah, when it's not golf season, I'm at the gym a lot. I don't look like it, but like I am. But like I think it's fun, and like I don't know. I lost about 15 pounds over the past like semester before golf, so.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hiking, tennis, swimming.
She's so athletic.
You enjoy?
You
like climbing hills?
I really do. Like, okay, Gunnersville State Park.
Yeah,
the
it's awesome.
trails are beautiful,
Aren't they?
They are.
They're so
I'm
much
gonna introduce
fun.
you to something after this it'll just change the way you do trails.
Oh gosh.
Have you ever gone geocaching?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, we love
There's an app,
geocaching.
and
Yep, I've got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Look
at that.
Me and my little sister and our old neighbor used to go all the time. We
I'll
were
do it.
obsessed with it.
My little boy loves it.
It's so
Daddy,
much fun.
can we go geocaching? Yeah. Have you ever been geocaching?
Never even
Oh
heard
my
of
gosh,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
a free date,
It's
man.
like-
I'll teach you.
It's like a little treasure hunt. It's
All the
so
time.
much fun.
There's 3 million of them.
It's amazing.
We're coming back. Sorry. Tell me something about, coaches. Y'all were talking about coaches. I love coaches and what they do for the athlete. And so tell me something monumental that your coach did for you that you'll never forget, or maybe a statement that they said all the time that like you wake up sometimes and you hear it in your head. You're like, no, why do I have to keep hearing this? You know.
Okay, so one of my coaches, Coach Steve, he was actually Coach Clark's dad.
Okay.
Whenever he was teaching us to serve, he would tell us to like envision this pie plate. He called it a pie plate, and you would have to like look up and see the pie plate, and that's where you would hit. And that's really what like made me finally learn how to serve. That's what clicked with me. So that's something I'll always remember.
Hit the pie plate.
Yeah.
Steven, hit the pie plate.
Envision your little pie plate.
Hit the piece of pie.
I don't know why it was pie. Because it was always, like, it was
because you
round.
were hungry.
I guess so.
Emily?
One thing, my coach is always big on really positivity, and golf's kind of hard to be positive. So, like, anytime we would say something negative, she'd make us do, like, 5 burpees. And I don't really like burpees.
You just said you like working out.
I like working out, but not burpees.
That should have excited you.
Burpees? That makes me want to
negative.
Like...
Get down there. Yes. Yes. Finally.
Yeah. So it just kind of forces you to be positive because you don't want to do 10 burpees.
Yeah.
On the golf course. Like, it would be kind of weird if somebody was like driving by on a golf course watching me do burpees, you know.
So do you get embarrassed easy?
Yes.
Let's go into that.
Oh.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to y'all? It could be on the field, off the field, around the field, on the bus, in the commute.
We were just talking
Every
about
athlete
this.
has one of these. So.
Well, in sports, I've definitely fell a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We push golf carts.
While you were doing a burpee.
No.
Yeah.
We push golf carts, like little strollers for our golf clubs.
Oh, yeah.
And
I did that as a kid.
Yeah. We go down a lot of hills. And up the hills, I fell down a lot of hills.
They won't let you ride the golf carts?
No, you walk 18. It's pretty awful, but it's fun.
It's part of the sport, I guess.
Yeah.
18 miles.
Rough. Yeah. Yesterday was rough because there was hills on every hole. It was awful.
Where did y'all play at? Yesterday?
We played at Terry Pines in Coleman. So if you know that golf course looks like it's like
Yeah.
every hole.
Yeah. Gunner's Landing would be terrible to walk.
Oh, yeah, I walked that.
And Cherokee Ridge, that would be hard too.
Oh yeah, walked all this.
No mercy.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Sarah Kate, it's time for you to tell us
Oh boy.
your most embarrassing moment.
Mine is not really with sports.
That's
but
okay. You go ahead. You just spill the tea, girl. You got this.
I was driving in Huntsville, and I was, getting into the turning lane, and this truck pulls up next to me, and my sister and my friend were in the car with me. And I look over, and there's the cutest dog sitting in the passenger seat with him, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that dog, guys. And so we're all just like, loving this dog. Like, they see us looking at the dog, we see them, we're like, oh yeah, just having a good old time. Well, the light turns and I do not see the light because I'm focused on the dog, and the driver is like pointing rapidly at the light, and I'm just like, what in the world? Like, what's wrong? And then we all look, and we're like, oh my gosh, and there's like cars like already way far away. And we just did not go. And I was like, oh my goodness, the cars behind me are probably like, and they probably thought I was like the worst driver, but the dog was so cute.
On the positive side of things, this didn't happen on your driver's test.
No.
Well, what kind of dog was it?
It was, I don't know. I think it was a sheepdog. It was like really big and
Sheepdog.
fluffy and white.
No.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was pretty big, but it was so cute.
That's why I have tinted windows. I have really dark tinted windows. You do
'Cause
something
the dogs?
embarrassing. Yeah.
Dogs
You can also even party in the USA when you
Yes!
have tinted windows. No one even knows you're in there.
It's our song for the day.
You can dance and everything.
Yeah.
You can pray. People don't even know.
You might need to after people start honking. Anyway.
Exactly. So
you got
I saw on one of y'all's where it said one interesting thing that you can do is catch hibachi food in your
I
mouth.
saw that.
Well, let's talk about that for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I'm
So is hibachi your favorite? Like
No. Okay, that's the weird thing about it is I don't really even like Asian food. But every
Okay.
time I go with like friends,
you just like to catch the shrimp.
yeah, the broccoli. and
the
like
broccoli.
chicken. That's the only, because I don't really like shrimp or I don't know.
Blasphemy.
I know.
Here it is.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's not yours.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
not yours.
She's like, who took this video?
No,
Yes.
yes. I don't know why I'm so good at that.
This is
but
where Sarah Kate shines in life.
So you go 10 times.
Going on her resume.
You go 10 times and you try and catch 10 shrimp.
Oh,
How many
yeah.
you catching?
How many you getting?
Out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10
for
out of
sure.
10. Okay, she's perfect.
Yeah.
Girl.
I mean, on a good day, I might miss one or two, but no, for some reason, that's just my thing.
She's got skill. She got skill. So my question on that talent is this: is the talent more on your side or on the hibachi chef's side?
Probably the hibachi chef.
You gotta have a good
Most
throw.
definitely.
Or is it because your mouth can get really big?
I don't know. I have a tiny, tiny mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed that that's your talent and ability. So okay. So looking down at your underclassmen, I like to ask this question: if you could make a statement about your life, or like who you want to be remembered as to the underclassmen under you in your sport, in your class, in your who do you want to be remembered as? What do you want them to say about Sarah Kate and Emily?
Dang. I don't know.
I'd probably just want them to like think that I'm like a Jesus loving girl, like, because that's like my major goal in like life. Like,
I think Emma's always been very positive, like a positive Christian specifically influence, because she had that blog with Bible verses. She's always just reminding us, of certain things like Bible verses and like motivational quotes. She's very motivational, I feel like.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Very inspirational. For me, I don't know. I guess like just kind and nice. I try to be kind to everybody that I know and see. So
Yeah, I tell all my teenagers at church, however you act in high school is how your classmates will remember you for the rest of their lives.
They do.
So that's very important to reach out and be a Jesus lover in school, because that's how they'll remember you.
So how can they find that blog?
Well, I did the blog during COVID. It's called iChooseJesusChrist.com. But there's, I don't know, it does something weird. Like, it goes to different websites. So, like, there's something I did to make it where you go to the right one. I can't really remember what it is, but I don't really have time to do it right now. So I just post on Instagram at I choose Jesus Christ. You can find it on Instagram.
Come on.
Yeah.
Make her famous. I like it. So good. I've enjoyed this, haven't you?
I have.
Y'all are a party waiting to happen. And so this has been great and a lot of fun. And so I want, like he said, I love the way that y'all want to be remembered. Yeah. And I like that. There it is. I choose Jesus Christ.
Emma.
We're popping it up, I think, on the screen in a minute. But that's it right there. I choose Jesus. That's you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
Where'd you find that wall with all the...
Oh, that's in Texas. There's this cool place in, oh, no. Where did I go to Texas at?
Did you not go to Magnolia, the silos?
Yeah, it's near there. It's so cool. It has like 5
Is it
walls.
Waco? Is it Waco,
I think
Texas?
it's in Waco or somewhere near that.
Chip and Joanna.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so fun. I went last spring break with my best friend. It was fun.
I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love it. I love that y'all came on this show.
Thank you for
I
having
hope
us.
that you'll stay around to the end. I hope you can. If you can't, I understand. But I hope you will. And you need a picture wall like that at Hedge.
Absolutely.
Just like lay up against that and like profile picture.
Yeah.
Just saying. We could do your hair like that.
That's the thing. That's why I wear a hat 90% of the time, because I don't have much hair. It's all going south there on my beard.
Yeah. I mean, you can make a stat anyway. Hey, we're going over to Facebook Live in the next few minutes. We're going to be giving away a 5-person pass, all-day pass to B&B Video Games. So stay on the line. This is your chance to call in. We'll see you in a minute.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Online at 885jfm.com.
I got tangled up in my cord a minute ago. That was fun. Yeah. It's like I'm about to fall. Anyway, we're about to ask questions. And hey, I know we just did the interview, but if you are family and you know these two girls, you got any good stories, funny things, go ahead and throw it out here. I'm watching our feed on Facebook. We would love to know because it's fun. Any questions you want me to ask them, we will. We will.
What are y'all going to be majoring in this fall?
At Sneed, I'm just doing general studies, but when I transfer to Alabama,
Come on, Roll Tide!
I'm going to be majoring in fashion merchandising.
Okay.
They have a good program there.
Okay.
Yes. I'm majoring in nursing.
Nursing.
Love it.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Love it.
I will say this, though, and I will go on record. Auburn has probably got one of the prettiest campuses.
Yes.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful.
It is. And I've been to Toomer's Corner. I've gotten the lemonade. It's really good.
Did you roll a tree?
No. And I didn't poison any either.
Oh, gosh.
That's positive. I'm not responsible for crazy. Okay. Just saying.
But Auburn is beautiful, though.
It is, yes.
I drove through Tennessee, the University of Tennessee.
Oh, it's beautiful, too.
Yeah.
It is.
It's right on that river.
Yeah, on the Tennessee River. It's not as pretty as Auburn, but it is real pretty.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I've never been to Tuscaloosa.
Well.
And I hope I never do.
Oh, I've been to Tuscaloosa. It's nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
I've heard that.
I've been there.
I'm sure.
I didn't go there. I mean, I wish. But minute 18. But anyway, did y'all have fun?
Yes, sir, we
thank you.
did.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Well, good. We're going to give away stuff. So if you got friends, y'all want to have a really cool weekend with your friends, this is a good time to tell them to answer this question.
If y'all have friends.
If we have friends.
I think they have friends.
Yeah, I think they do.
Me and you, Eric, maybe not, but them.
Yeah. But we're married, though. So
That's
we're allowed
true. We
not
got
to
a
be
friend. Built-in friends.
Yes, for life.
Yeah, forever and always. So, anyway. What fun things y'all got coming up this weekend?
We have the black and white party next week.
Yes. Today I did senior citizen prom.
That's cool.
At the senior center in Arab, so it was really fun. We did that
fun.
with HOSA. It was awesome.
That's
it
awesome.
was super cool.
My brother was in HOSA and he went to UAB.
Yes.
And he is still a nurse at UAB. So.
I was about to go to UAB and then I decided to switch to Auburn last minute. So
there's that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's time for the Varsity Freestyle.
All right, that's your time to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games. It's got an 80s-style arcade in the back, video game retail store in the front. What does that mean? There's 50 video game systems from the 80s, 90s in the back. 5 of them were in the actual taping of Stranger Things, Season 2.
That's cool.
Yes,
Whoa.
that is super cool. And so you get to be a part. It's a lot of fun. I took my little boy up there the other day, and we had a blast. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask a question. You're going to call in. You're going to get it right, because we're like phone a friend, and we know the answer.
Yeah.
And so we're going to help you, because we want you to win. All you got to do is call. And so I'm going to ask a question. You're going to call in, and then these two awesome girls with me, they're going to ask you. Sarah Kate's going to ask the next question. Emily's going to finish with the third one. And again, we're going to help you out because we want you to win. We so want you to win. Here's the first question. Who is the voice of Woody in Toy Story? Who is the voice of Woody in Toy Story?
Want to be on the radio? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
Yeah, do you know that answer?
I did at one point, but I do not anymore.
This man also plays Forrest Gump.
Tom Hanks? Is that his name?
That's his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wait, crap. Was I not supposed to say it?
Hopefully somebody hurts you and they'll call in and give us the answer. No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry,
That's
I
right.
don't know if I was supposed to say
No,
it or
you're
not.
good. Bonus points. Who played Woody? I mean, Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, I don't know.
I know that one. I won't say that one.
Big Buzz Lightyear fan over there.
I love Buzz Lightyear.
Aren't they coming out with a Buzz Lightyear movie?
Yes. Lightyear.
There's a new one coming out. Lightyear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris Evans does the voice for him in the.
No,
modern.
really?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Captain America.
Y'all don't know that one.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Oh,
Oh,
I did know
boy.
that.
The original Buzz Lightyear. So, but you're right on that first one.
Atta girl,
So-
Em.
Thank you.
If you want to throw that to one of your friends, because I know you have lots.
Yeah, I do.
Celebrity. Celebrity status. Hey, Steven, while we're waiting, you got any funny videos?
You know I do.
I love that.
I do. Okay.
Let's check this out.
How about let's get your boy Rockstar.
Okay, these are my favorite
Get
TikTok
your boy
videos.
Rockstar on here real quick.
Right here.
Let me
These right here.
let me get it set for you and
Try not to
yeah.
laugh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Let me get rid of this.
I dare you.
This hibachi video that's playing in the background.
Is that Sarah Kate still eating those?
So
Are you
here
gonna
we
put
go.
that on your resume? What can you do really good?
Man, that ocean water feeling good today, man. I'm telling you, it's all nice and temperaturized and everything. Y'all need to get out here and take a dip, man. It have you feeling like the Fresh Prince over here. Summertime. Ooh, summertime. Hey, what y'all doing over there? Y'all chilling? Okay. That's what's up. Hey, check it out. Oh, I see my partner Brad over there. Hey, let me wash some of this salt water off right quick. I'll be over there.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Man, it's like therapy going from hot to cold. I tell you. Oh, all right. What's up, Brad? Hey, let me have the chair, Brad. It's closer to the sun, man. I'm trying to get my tan on. Move out the way, Brad. Take your time with you, man. Take your time. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just trying to get my tan ready for the summer. You know how we do it, Brad. Summertime, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Wow. Please tell me you have another one.
I do.
Yes. Yes.
I do.
These are my favorite.
You know, when you're trying to keep the pets out of a certain area of your house, you put up a gate.
Yes.
But lots of times these pets, they're just all over it. So here's what that looks like.
Man, y'all can't stop me from coming here. Man, y'all really think I don't belong here? Oh, y'all are so cute. Anything y'all bring to me. Oh, that's what we doing out here. You done called in the reinforcements. The party's over. Huh? My arch nemesis, the vacuum.
You're a real piece of work, he said.
Wow. Wow. That was brilliant. Yeah, just for them, just because they need. Can you pull? Do you have the squirrel one? You just need to keep that
I
one.
need to keep it. I don't have it on hand. I do have something that we can all do at the beach together.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yes. Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. There's Sarah
Ride a
Kate.
kite.
There she goes. There it is.
Isn't that crazy?
Man, that
Whoa.
could be fun.
Oh.
Wow.
He's good. He's good.
That looks fun, but I think once you got up there in the air,
Be a
I'd
little
like,
terrifying.
it'll be long.
You probably
Especially-
want to be over the water on that.
Especially if you went a little higher than you wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have to worry about that because I don't think, me being a bigger guy, I don't think I can get up in the air like that.
I don't either. I don't think I got that.
Yeah.
Girls, do y'all use this term bussin'?
Bussin'?
No.
You don't use it?
No.
Well, have you ever heard it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is it used.
Gabriel, how's the salad, bro?
Respectfully.
Yes, it is a bussin', respectfully. Thank you.
Sheesh.
So I know you've heard the sheesh.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Yes.
Nice. That's
Cool.
brilliant.
Got about 30 seconds.
There was a new word the other day that I heard.
Yeah?
Well, it was not a new word, but how they used it, and that was the word granola.
Granola.
Have you ever heard about
Like a
that?
granola girl?
Yes.
Yes.
Like a hippie
Yes.
or
Yes.
like very outdoorsy
Yes.
person. Granola, yes. That's what it means. I was like, are we talking about like granola bars or what? Like cereal?
She's a granola girl.
Mate, yeah. Yeah.
Explain that again.
Have you ever heard
Outdoorsy?
about that though?
Explain that again.
It's like I don't know if you'd be a hippie or
It's
like a
very
hippie circus.
outdoorsy.
Very outdoorsy.
Yeah.
And that's you.
I guess so.
She has the Birkenstocks on right now.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
like a main.
I see that.
Yeah.
Earthy, eco-conscious, and a little out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crunchy, counterculture hippies. Hence the name granola. But it's hippie light, not full-on hippie.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Not full on hippie.
Not full-on.
Okay.
That's good.
Hippie,
That's
hippie
good.
light, like diet hippie.
Diet hippie.
Diet hippie.
That sounds like a bad drink.
Oh gosh.
So you're an outdoorsy person.
Yes.
Tell us about your sister, because every time you talk about getting in trouble, she's in the story. So.
Oh goodness. she's definitely crazy. I love her so much. She's very funny. She's one of those people that when you meet them, you're just like, oh gosh, like she's hilarious all the time.
You like your sister. That's a big plus.
Yeah, we fight a lot, but
No.
They fought before we got here.
No.
So I was about to say, like, you love
right before I left the school, we
What are
fought.
the kind of things you fought about?
Just really like silly tiny things. Like we just get so, I think more so we are just stressed, and so we just like snip at each other all the time. But like in the long run, like we love each other. We're cool. We're best friends for sure.
In the long run.
In the long run.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, we're cool. We're chilling.
You're high-fiving before
Yeah.
bed. Yeah. I like it.
Seth, do you have any siblings?
I have a brother.
You have a brother. I'm
Yeah.
an only
You do?
child.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
I mean, we've got a dog. My mom and dad had a dog growing up. And
So did he
they
get
loved that
more
dog
attention than you? or-
Absolutely. His name is Kramer. So from Seinfeld.
Kramer.
From
Oh.
Seinfeld, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
Do you
still,
want to talk about it?
He's still. I kind of do. And now that
Do
Rachel's
you need
got
a
her
hug?
dog,
Yeah.
Rachel's got her dog now, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your dog replaced you?
Yes.
No, Rachel, that's wrong.
Yes. His name is Knox.
Knox.
Here we go, guys. I got a Mr.
Surely.
Greg Glasscock ready to go, okay?
All right.
Here we go.
All right, we're so excited to have our Varsity sports analyst, my good friend, Greg Glasscock. How are you, man?
I'm great. How are you guys doing today?
Well, I'm fantastic because you called.
Oh, well.
Well, before I was doing really good because these guests are hilarious. But
Well,
then you
as soon as
amped
I
it
got
up.
on, I could hear you laugh, so I figured something funny was going on.
Well, the picture that Steven's put up of you, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but he makes you look like Jesus with the holy circle around your head. It's great, Greg.
Oh, I need to watch that on the y'all's little replay or whatever.
Yeah, on our live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's very appropriate for how holy and awesome you are.
Oh boy. You're laying it on thick right now.
Right, okay, Greg, tell us what's going on. I saw you were closing out on sports. What's going on in Marshall County sports?
Well, I tell you, it's now that we're in the month of May, things are wrapping up as far as spring sports goes. Let me quickly go off memory here from sport to sport. Baseball, I think I had mentioned it maybe when I was with you before. It's over with. Marshall County didn't fare well. They got 3 teams in with Gunnersville, Boaz, and Arab, and they all went out in the first round. So you can put the baseball bats up for another year, I guess. And softball, they have area tournaments going on this week. The only results I've heard so far is Gunnersville won today. They beat Fairview, so tomorrow they play Brewer for the area championship. The other teams in Marshall County haven't heard anything else on. Well, I did hear about Douglas. Douglas beat Crossville, and Sardis beat Boaz. They are all in the same area, so Douglas plays Sardis for their area championship. So, but outside of that, Hadn't heard any results. I think there's probably some games later on this afternoon and tonight. So softball's in full swing of postseason. Track and field, state finals are this weekend. Classifications 4 through 7A, which covers a majority of Marshall County, not all, but a majority of the county. They get to go to Gulf Shores, so I really feel sorry for them.
Bless their hearts.
I know that's
so
tough,
sad.
but I guess somebody's got to do it. So that's going on this weekend.
Hello.
In full swing. It's that round with the Gunner.
Hey, Greg, we're losing you, buddy. I think your signal's coming in and out.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Start at the top of that sport. What were you saying?
Okay, on soccer, they're going into the second round of the playoffs right now. Gunnersville lost their first round game over the weekend. A tough loss at Westbrook Christian over in Gadsden, 2-1. But the girls, they won. They beat St. Clair County, so they advance and play at Jacksonville here at 5 o'clock. So about another half hour or so, the Gunnersville girls will play in the second round of soccer playoffs.
Nice.
So I think in a nutshell, let's see, that's soccer and baseball and softball and track and field. So, yeah, things are really in full swing, and everything should be wrapping up here within the next week or two, because I guess before you know it, I don't know the exact dates on it, but I guess graduation will be here before you know it.
Yeah.
Say, how was the track and field deal here at Gunnersville High School? I noticed going on over the weekend, right?
What was that again?
How was everything here at the campus at Gunnersville High School over the weekend? I know there was a lot of activity over there.
Oh yeah, I was in the middle of it. There was a lot going on. Gunnersville hosted the track sectionals to see who all was going to state. And what they hosted was not only 5A, but also 2A. So there was about 32 schools that were at the one in Gunnersville, because they were around the state, different sites. Gunnersville was a host site, so that went on Friday and Saturday. And it went real well. It was pretty warm, but overall the weather was great. Can't complain. It went real well. It was all day, both days. So it was an action-packed couple of days at the high school.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, Greg,
it
is so good to hear from you. Thank you so much for filling us in. And I'm glad you got to spend the whole day over there at that stadium.
I tell you, I really enjoy it. I was in the press box, and at least the air conditioning in it works.
There you go.
I didn't want anybody out there burning up.
Hashtag jealous.
It actually got a little cool up there, So,
yeah. Bless your heart, Greg. I'm sorry that you're suffering just like those poor Gulf Shores people.
I know. Somebody's got to do it, though, right?
Well, Greg, we're looking forward to talking to you next week. Thanks so much for calling in.
Sounds good. Y'all have a good one now.
All right. Bye, Greg.
All right. Bye.
Are you hungry? Charburger can...
Speaking of Charburger, did you enjoy yours?
Yes,
it was
thank you
great.
so much.
Last minute, I didn't get your Dr. Pepper. I'm so sorry.
No, it is okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
I failed
good.
you, Sarah Kate.
No, do not worry about it. My drink was so good. I loved it.
See, I like this.
Yeah.
I like her attitude. It's
It
been
really
like this
was.
the whole day.
I was busy all day, so really it was on me because I couldn't text you. So
That's okay. I mean, you were senior prominent, so
yeah.
I mean, literally senior in
Partying
prom
it up.
Yeah,
in the USA.
in the USA. Did that song play?
No, it was 50s themed. So we all wore poodle skirts.
Nice.
Yes, and we listened to like Frank Sinatra.
Yes. I
was-
love Frank Sinatra.
It was the
Louis
best.
Armstrong.
Oh yes.
Come on.
All the classics, all
Love
the goods.
it. Love it.
It was awesome.
It's a good day.
It was.
Hey, girls, let me give you a scenario real quick. Okay, so say that you have a twin sister, and you've both gone to the mall to pick up your prom dress, right? And you're not like shopping together, you're shopping separately. But when you both come home, your mother notices that, unbeknownst to each other, you've both picked the exact same dress. How do you handle that? Do you want mom to tell you, or do you want mom just to keep her mouth shut?
Oh, okay. Well, if she keeps her mouth shut, do you both end up wearing the same dress, or do you eventually figure it out?
No, you end up wearing the same dress.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh.
Does it need to be an individual
And
thing?
you said
or,
twins,
or can
right?
you twin it? Yeah.
And we're twin sisters. Okay,
Twin
well,
sisters, yeah.
me and Abby both went to a few formal dances like this year.
Yeah.
So, and we actually ended up sharing dresses.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like it would be cool if mom just didn't say anything and we showed up and we just like laughed about it. Because then like you show up, you can't do anything about it. You're already with your friends. You're having a good time, and then you're like, oh, that's so funny. Like, we just picked the same dress. We really are like twins.
Right,
like,
right.
That twin telepathy kind of thing. But also, I don't know. I feel like being twins, you share everything. And so you get used to like, I don't know. I feel like maybe if I really were a twin, I'd feel differently because you're already sharing everything. Everybody gets you confused all the time probably. And you want to be like individual about it. So maybe if I was a twin, I would probably want mom to say something so we could like get a different dress.
What about you, Emma? What would you say?
I'd probably not want to match. Okay.
You want to be individual. You
Yeah,
just
I
want to
have
be
a-
you.
Fashionista over here, like
because I don't want to be basic. Like, I don't know.
basic.
Yeah.
Dang.
So what really caught your eye at the Met Gala?
Oh, okay. So y'all probably don't know anything about this, but Blake Lively wore this dress.
I
Promise
saw
I
that.
don't.
That was
that
gorgeous.
you can like it was folded up when she walked in, but then when she walked up the stairs, she folded it out.
Yeah.
And it was like
Whoa.
this long train. It was so pretty.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like the Statue of Liberty because it was like a certain theme, but it
That's
was
so
very-
cool.
It was,
Oh,
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
yeah.
Okay,
So
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Wow.
stuff.
good job, Steven. I'm glad you knew what that was.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
I
Keep
mean,
up on
yes.
entertainment
Yeah,
news.
same. I don't know anything about the Met. Is it the Met Gala that
Yeah,
we're talking about? Yeah, I
last
didn't even
night.
know that it had happened. So
I believe if I
Very-
ever got
Me
invited,
either, Sarah Kate.
very
Neither.
cool.
I believe if I ever got invited to the Met Gala, I'd rock a Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Hands
Yes.
down.
Yes.
Baby blue
Yes.
or bright
Baby
orange.
blue suit.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
When I was in high school, legit seniors did that on purpose. Wore
Oh,
suits
yeah.
like that to the prom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
With the top hat.
Oh yeah.
And the
Everything.
cane. Yes.
Everything. Yeah, that.
Yes.
Yes, that happened.
Yes.
That
Yes.
happened at my prom.
Yes. Favorite movie.
Seriously, I didn't do it,
For
but
me.
next time you could definitely pull off the orange, and you would be happy with
I
it.
would, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd work
And that's your
church
team
next
color
Sunday.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
team
would.
color. I'm just saying, that is your team color.
Yep.
So
Like I said, I'd work church next Sunday. Pastor Cody'd be so happy.
I could bust out that blue one.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah. That's like a Ole Miss baby blue
Yeah.
type. Yeah.
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 Or North
I'm
Carolina.
not that cool, but I'd try. Anyway,
What did you think was a fashion no last night at the Met?
There was a lot of no's. We were looking through them today. Like anything like if you wear a full black outfit, you're just not a fun person.
Yeah.
There was a lot of those. Like, because you're just, if you look like someone else there, you're just not doing enough.
Right.
Or if you're just wearing a basic suit.
Did you see the hairdo? Oh, what was it?
Was it that weird hat with like the?
Oh, it was like a guy with the cartoon hair on his head.
no,
Did you see that? I'll have to find a picture of it.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. Met Gala hair 2022.
I totally watched all that.
I'm glad y'all are like bonding
Never.
over this because I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
They're in their own world, Sarah
I know,
Kate. Us
they're
three are just somewhere else.
This is their thing.
Yeah.
Y'all are getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, people get really creative with their hair.
Yeah, I
You
just think
end up
it's-
seeing stuff.
Oh,
like this.
wow. Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
my
it's
goodness.
like,
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's that.
Yeah. But I need to find the right one. These are not. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the one.
Oh.
That is out there.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Steven, that's beyond out there.
Reminds me
If
of.
I ever see anybody like
You remember watching Zootopia?
Yes.
And there was the lady rat that was getting married. That's her hair.
That is her hair.
That's her hair.
It looks exactly like her.
It really does. Let me see if I can do a side by side real quick. I'll try to
That
figure
is
it out.
her hair.
I am speechless in this moment. as to what I'm singing, why anybody would want to do that.
What man would want to do that?
Exactly.
I'm going to hold my comments to myself.
I was thinking the same thing, just what I want to say and what I need to say are two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Emily, I'm not going to let you do that to my hair.
No, I don't think that's very cute.
Hold on, I gotta.
There it is.
I gotta find a bigger picture. Let me see if I can
that
find
was
a bigger
it.
one.
Identical.
Boom.
Literally. Oh my goodness.
There it is.
Oh
yes!
That's it.
Yes!
That's it.
There it is.
That was the inspiration right there.
Yeah.
Watch too much Zootopia.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened. It's crazy.
It definitely happened.
People do stuff like that
Should
just to
it
get
have
attention.
done? No.
I mean, really, it's just for attention.
Well, he got it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
He won.
Yep.
Ew, woo.
Interesting stuff. Okay.
No.
Oh no! Why? Why?
Ew.
What?
Why?
What?
But
Yep.
why?
There's no reason to. Like I said, attention.
They
That's
just
all it
want to
is.
be different. Like, so you come up with the most like absurd thing and you take it there, and people are like, "What in the world?"
No.
Like,
Here's the weird thing. People are like, "That's the coolest thing ever." Really?
How is that cool?
That's not.
It's like Lady Gaga with a meat suit. It's just it's something that you talk about.
That is disturbing.
30 seconds, guys. We need to hit the horn, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
I've
gonna
enjoyed
tell-
this though.
Yes.
Oh,
Me too. I'm
I'm
having a lot
glad you
of
and
fun.
Emily had a moment there.
Y'all definitely did.
'Cause I didn't know what was happening there for
There's
a good
another
5
one.
minutes.
There's another one.
So I saw that.
There we go.
Targoat.
That's very appropriate.
That's great.
I've never noticed that.
All right. All right, guys. I'm going to get your cheat sheet up here in about a second. So give me just a second. We'll
Hey, you're
hop
gonna
on
help
here.
me. All right, that sound lets you know that our show is coming to an end, and due to popular demand and belief, we don't live here.
Nope.
It's a really cool studio.
You don't live here. I live here.
Steven lives here.
Yep.
My place of dwelling's downstairs, but I don't live here, up here. Anyway, but I know you're sad. I can hear you crying through the radio, and it's okay because I'm going to comfort you right now. Because you can find the Varsity Radio Show when we are not on at these places. You can find us on Facebook.
At Varsity Radio Show.
Or you can find us on Instagram, Sarah Kate, at
Varsity_radio_show.
Or we're in the Twitterverse, Emily.
At Varsity Radio 885.
Or we're on podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. This episode will be available on all podcast areas tomorrow, and you can forever hear Emily talk about that hairdo we just saw. You can hear about Sarah Kate and her nature adventures. Whatever you want to do.
And the whole thing about being a granola girl.
She's a granola girl.
Oh, goodness.
Whatever that means, but that's her. We define it, so you can go back and listen. Hey, we want you to come back next week on 88.5 JFM, same varsity place, same varsity time. In that day, we'll tell you about Charburger. We'll tell you about the char-grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, jumbo crispy onion rings, and B&B Video Games, one of the coolest places that you could possibly hang out in Marshall County. 80s style arcade, video game retail store in the front, arcade in the back. That's B&B Video Games. Hey, we're going to have an awesome show planned for you next week, so come back, 88.5 JFM. We'll see you there.
All right, take a look at a camera and wave.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Au revoir.